You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you just take it with a pinch of salt. We never, had to go at it back. Maybe I should have dropped them. I'm going to hold my hands up to that. Maybe I should have dropped them, right? But maybe because I do understand mental health. I'm not a mental health advocate. I don't support, I'm none of those, okay? I don't work for mental health. People might say I affect people's mental health. Then don't watch me. That's very different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but because my family have had mental health in a very severe way, and a lot more severe than him, I kind of take him with a pinch of salt. And although he went for women, I'm not condoning that because it's not okay. But when you mental health, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're saying, you think it's normal, you think you're okay, you don't even acknowledge that you have mental illness. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just think sometimes you're just going to bite your tongue. Unless someone obviously gets physical with you. I'm not saying, do you know what I mean? That's very different. But that's what I believe. And that's what we did with my family. My auntie that was very, very sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was up and, she was quite scary at times. Yeah.
And I did kind of do an Angie rant yesterday.
But you know what, Lala? Maybe that's because of my experience with mental health.
For sure.
Maybe that is why I kind of left him in the box, because I kind of get it. Maybe I probably should have dropped him. And that's one thing I probably should have done. But I'm not. This is a difficult one. But I'm just going. Listen. Maybe that's just my experience with that kind of mental health. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because what I wanted to say, Angie, is I'm not two-faced and I'm not a flip-flop. I have supported you for months and months and months. I think you're gas. But yesterday in the comments, I did say, I'm unfollowing you. I'm fucking bit like you, Angie, when you go on your rants.
Lala, I get a bit worried about, and I know this is stupid probably to think this, right, is to, this person, if I kick this person out, right, and they're having, because people were saying also he was having a mental episode, like a psychosis or whatever that you call it. And I don't know, because, all these people work in mental health. And so my kind of thoughts is, what if I kick him out, and he does something to himself? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, I know that sounds, maybe that's just me being paranoid, me kind of just, my mind thinking, blah, blah, blah. But that's what I was kind of thinking. If he's having a mental episode, what if he's not in a good place?
And I safer in your page, Yeah,
and I know he shouldn't have said what he said to the women. Don't get me wrong, because I hate that. That's my pet. I hate a man that talks to women like that. But you got to remember, this is a guy that's sick. That's if he's sick. I'm just going by what people were saying to me. You know what I mean? So you got to look at it like that. He's sick.
Yeah.
And I didn't want people to take it personally. And people did also choose to jump in that box knowing what he was like. And if he was having a mental episode, you've got to bite your tongue and just, take it with a pinch of salt. Maybe I should have dropped him, but that was my reasoning. That was my reason as to why I didn't drop him. I didn't know what he would do when he came off the live. So I thought, if someone's going to get hurt by him saying F off and a few words exchanged, I'd rather that than him come off and him be in a really bad way. But like I said, though, Lala, that's maybe just my experience.
Yeah.
With my family. Maybe I did do the wrong thing. I should have kicked him, maybe. But I'm just looking at,
Yeah, I get that. And I just see a few people in the comments saying, I thought you unfollowed Angie. As I explained yesterday, I was fucking fuming. I was like,
come out and speak to him on a one-to-one. And maybe it's just, what if I should have done this or should have done that? Do you know what I mean? Maybe I should have picked anyone out and just spoke to him. But then Lisa Marie said, can I speak to him? She wanted to get in. And when she got in, she said she wanted to speak to him, okay? And the first question she asked him is, are you okay? And even to me, because I have dealt with mental illness with my family, right? It's quite a condescending comment to say, right? Because you got a guy here that's got all these comments, right, saying he's not mentally well, kicking, he's not well, he's sick, and he's giving all these comments, and then you've got someone coming in the box saying, are you okay? And in his mind, there's nothing wrong with him. In his mind, what are you talking about? Piss off, I'm fine. Why are you patronizing me? I don't need someone, I don't need someone to talk to. I don't need someone that, that's works with mental health to see if I'm okay. I don't need to go to hospital. I don't need any of that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But that's why I wanted to explain to you. Like, I mean, remember when you said that you're blocking Canadian Angie and fuck you, Canadian Angie. But then when you calm down, you realise it was a bit similar for me yesterday. I didn't abuse you or anything. I just said I'm unfollowing.
The right thing to ask is if he's okay. Listen, it's not the right thing to ask. It's really not, because there's nothing wrong with him. And you're asking if he's okay, like, is mentally okay? Is his mental health okay? That's exactly what was asked.
Could trigger him. Yeah.
Does that even make sense what I'm saying?
That's why I wanted to have this chat with you, because I wanted to understand rather than just be angry. And I didn't think about if he came off, could he do something to himself? Like, I didn't see it from that perspective.
I asked him if he's okay as a friend, just like you're right, kind of thing. You know, it was a very different question to someone coming in wanting to speak to him, because she made it put in the comment, can you put me in? And I love Lisa Marie. You know, can you put me in because I want to speak to him? You know, he don't need someone from mental health to speak to him. He wants to come on social media and have his opinions like everybody else. And that's what he's thinking.
No, I get that. But look, like I say, I got angry yesterday, but I didn't do anything, and I'm not two-faced, and that's why I wanted to literally have a chat with you and just say you pissed me off yesterday.
Yes, you don't understand. Lisa was trying to relate to him, so he knew he wasn't alone. You're not getting the point. He's not alone. Do you understand? He's not thinking he's having a mental episode. He's not thinking I need help. He's not thinking there's something wrong with him. He's not thinking any of those. He's thinking just I want to have my opinion without people asking if I'm okay mentally. You know, and it's just like, leave me alone. My mental health was fine. You know, and that's what he's thinking.
No, look, Angie, I'm glad we've had this chat, because I'm always here. And
yeah,
sorry.
No, sorry, just talking to the comments. Yeah.
All right. No, I am always here, and I wanted to kind of clear that up. And I'm not a flip flop, and I'm not two faced. So I wanted to actually tell you pissed me off rather than just leave. Do you know what I mean? But now that I've heard what you were thinking, I understand now.
Well, maybe I should have dropped him. Maybe that was my error, my mistake. You know what I mean? But I just, you know, people say that he's not a well person. I'm like, okay, he's not a well person. He can still have his opinion and jump in the box. And he was getting all these comments before he even kicked off. Like, people were saying, get him out. He's punched a woman. Well, there's no evidence of that I've seen. You know what I mean?
I've seen it. I have seen it. I know that's not proof enough for you, but I have seen it.
Have you, Lala? Oh, well, I mean, I haven't seen it, but, you know, I should have maybe turned the comments off. But there's one of those, well, maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of thing, yeah.
I relate a lot to mental health. You know, people say that I trigger them. Well, you should block me. That's really different. You know what I mean? I'd always help someone that is in a mental health crisis. Well, I'll try to, but I'm not professional. Do you know what I mean? But I'd like to try, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. But look, I'm glad that's kind of cleared it up. I'm happy enough with that. You know, I'm not pissed off now that I know your side, and I think that's something we should all learn, that don't be so quick to get angry. I made that mistake. Try and see things from the other person's perspective, and I have seen your perspective now. So I'll be.
I mean, yeah, if he's in a mental crisis that people were saying in the comments, he's not in a good way. Well, what's he going to do when he comes off? Does he need someone to talk to? And I understand he shouldn't be saying what he said to Lisa Marie. That's wrong. 100%. I don't condone that, right? And I probably should have dealt that way different. You know, dealt with that differently, right? But if he's in a mental health crisis, is he going to come off and I block him? He's got no one to talk to him. Is he going to do something to himself? Because I'd rather him swear at everyone than him do something to himself. Yeah. So that was just my mentality.
I don't know why people are saying I'm flip-flopping. I literally was pissed off yesterday. And today I'm talking to Angie about it like an adult. I'm not, you know, blocking Angie and running to the fucking dark side. I'm confronting Angie and I'm asking her, like, what was her thinking behind it. I don't see how that makes me a flip-flop.
I relate to mental health quite a lot, you know what I mean, Lala? So, and because of that reason, you know, I kind of get it, you know, how people feel and stuff.
Yeah. I have bipolar disorder and OCD, so that's not me trauma dumping. But
yeah, but you know, bipolar and OCD, and that's a mental health, right? But mental health is different from having a mental illness. A mental illness is, you know, you don't realize you have a mental illness. A lot of people. Do you get what I'm saying? There's two different things. So bipolar, you can carry on your daily activities and all of that. You know, with someone that's got a mental illness, do you know what I mean? They hear voices, they see things, and they might have different personalities, or, you know, it's a severe kind of mental health.
Yeah, I get that. Like, I mean, I'm on medication now that kind of keeps me on the straight and narrow most of the time. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose there's people who are untreated and are going through a crisis. They don't know what they're doing. And I agree with that.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that I allowed him to speak to people the way he did. And I don't know, maybe I should have kicked him. Do you know what I mean? But that was my mentality. You've asked me a question, so yeah.
Yeah. But look, are we okay? Can I go back to being your number one cheerleader in the comments?
Dr. Angie from Google.
Yeah, no, look, Angie, I have all the love in the world for you.
That's exactly, not just schizophrenia. There's other, severe mental illnesses, 100%.
Evil B, I literally just told her, I was saying, I'm unfollowing you. I've admitted what I said. Please explain bipolar disorder. Oh, Google it.
I mean, if you want, you can do Lala. It's up to you.
So when I had my little boy, I had very, very bad postnatal depression. I was convinced my son was going to unalive in his sleep. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't eating. I wouldn't let anyone touch my son. And his first year of life is quite a blur to me. I don't really remember a lot. But I was under the mental health team, and as time went on, I started to get these really, really, really bad lows where I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't wash myself. And that's why I have all the sympathy, Angie, when people say to you, oh, go get a shower. Like, I've been there. I know what that's like. My hair got matted so bad from not brushing it. I've been there. But then I'd go the opposite. I went outside in my garden and I got a bucket of blue paint, and I painted my entire fence bright blue. I was doing crazy things. I was spending an awful lot of money on the internet. I mean, I was doing irrational, ridiculous things, and that's called being in a manic state. So I was either really, really high or really, really low, and there was no in between. So obviously when I started talking to my crisis team about this, it took a long time, but I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So now that I'm on medication, I'm on the straight and narrow, but I also have OCD. And Angie, people think OCD is like washing your hands 50 times a day. Now it can be that, or having a spotless home, but mine is actually obsessive thoughts. So if I get something into my head, I can't think about anything other than that, other than what I'm thinking about. So
like things like, isn't it say like touching things and certain number of times?
Yeah. So like with me, it actually, it reared its ugly head because I actually was obsessed with the idea that my son was going to unalive. Now, that's not a positive thing, but I was so convinced, and it was all I could think about, that in the next 5 minutes, he's probably going to pass away. Or if I fall asleep tonight, he's going to pass away. That's all I could think about. Do you know what I mean? So that's where the obsessive thoughts come in, and that's why I was diagnosed with OCD. But a lot of people, like you just said, Angie, think it's washing your hands or touching things a number of times, which is actually obsessive thoughts as well. And
I do though, Lala. It takes me about at least, and I'll have mild OCD, maybe 15 minutes to leave the house if I was to go out. Not if I was to go to the road, down the road, because in my head, it won't be long. I still obviously check things off. But if I'm going out, and I'm not gonna be, I have to check the plugs. I have to check them like 5 times, and I've just checked. I need to check it again. And I actually need to touch certain things. It drives me crazy.
That's a form of OCD, yeah. Because that's what I was saying, Angie, that even though I have OCD, I didn't shower for I think it was and this is disgusting, but I'm showering now, obviously. But I think I didn't shower for 4 weeks. That was the longest I went without showering, but I still had the OCD. So it was because I was so depressed. I literally could not get in the shower. And I know you understand that, Angie. So I think people need to be educated quite a bit more on OCD, that it's not always the cleanliness, the clean home, the touching things. It's obsessive thoughts, if that makes sense. Do you know?
Yeah.
Lisa's in the box there.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Capiche. Oh, can I just say, Capiche, I did watch the misread situation. Did you get kids?
Yeah, I'm fuming, absolutely fuming, because...
I'm fuming for you, because you know what? I don't know if you watched the last bit. She let somebody in that didn't like me, didn't support me, and said, you're entitled to your opinion, but you're only entitled to your opinion on Misread's live if it suits her. If she don't like your opinion, you get kicked.
I don't know, you've got gobshite Alicia going in, giving it all.
And she never got kicked.
I'm fuming. And the fact that, everybody's entitled, whether you support me or not, and all of that. And then people going on about, we donate to other charities, why, this, that, and the next thing. Well, I do donate to other charities. But I just want to make it clear that we were the ones that suggested doing the GoFundMe, you know, and it was a very backhanded comment.
Miss Rant said there, and I allowed someone to also say about I'm getting the thousands on here now. Got this wish list. Let me tell you, right, guys, and screen record this, please do. Right, Miss Red is getting more money than what I am, even with a wish list that I put up. Now, what's the difference? Yeah, between Miss Red saying, "Let's get to popular number 3, guys. Let's get to popular number 3." She's getting 200 quid, 300 quid, about 400 quid a day, guys. Yeah, what's the difference between her doing that and me putting up a wish list? Because even with my wish list, she's still getting more money than you. Don't even come for me, Miss Red, about a wish list and allow people to even comment about my wish list when you're getting more money than me. How
absolutely, and then the naivety. Oh, it's like, oh, you know, well, what about our mum? This, that, and the next thing. You know, your mum got presents, but I wasn't even allowed to say that. I wasn't even allowed to reply to what, because I was booted out.
Well, she left Alicia in there to say for me to go, I need to go and have a bath, right? She left
but the
Alicia
thing is, everybody's talking about mental health.
Comment, you know, that hated on me, and another comment towards the end that's a woman that was talking about my wish list. It's disgusting and all of this. You know, well, is it not disgusting, Miss Red, saying every single day, let's get on the podium? Do I ever say, guys, come on, guys, let's get on the podium. Let's get to number 3, number 2. I did a little competition not so long ago that was silly, and that was it. Have I ever said, come on, guys, let's get to number 3? She does every morning, guys.
What has your hygiene got to do with your wish list, though? What relevance has that got?
Because it was all brought in about mental health. Sorry, it was all brought in about mental health. It's like, oh, she's got mental health issues, this, that, the next thing. Hang on, who are you to say that? And then the alcohol's brought up. I'm so fuming that I wasn't allowed to then be able to stick up for you even more because I was dropped.
Yeah,
I'm fuming.
And who says she's not a biased platform? And you can't have an opinion. But it allows Alicia, who's obsessed with me, yeah? The only reason Alicia got into that box, right? Her intention was just because she saw you in there, complete. She knows that you support me, right? So she got in the box because she saw you in there. Because she had no intention of getting in the box because all she said spoke about was me. And then she left. She's actually Miss Red. She has gone so downhill because she had 4K and she used to get about 6K. She's got trolls as her mod, Alicia, Top Girl, Torian. They're all goddamn trolls that have said the worst of the worst on this app.
Angie, if you watch back, I went up after Capiche and I had a go at Alicia and I told Alicia how bang out of order she was.
Thank you, Straight Talker. I did see that, and you know what? I watched the comments as well, and a lot of people were on your side for that.
Thank you. I did say to her. She says, "Oh, did you buy anything?" I says, "I didn't buy her anything at all."
You don't need to buy.
No, and me and my friend were talking about it, and she says, sometimes I don't agree with Angie. She says, but one thing about her with mental health, she really does have empathy for people, which you do. But you know what? To be fair, Miss Red was all right about you having that. She was, honestly, she was fine about it. She says, it's nice to see her smile. At least she'll leave me alone. That was just a bit of a... But I think she was genuinely happy to see you happy. I know I was.
No, that was dead straight to her. Let me tell you, that was definitely a backhanded comment.
She said that you were very grateful.
And then Alicia had to go in and it's, you know something, it's very hard when you're depressed. It's hard to get out of bed, let alone, it's what you do with your depression and stuff is amazing, and you're motivated to just turn the phone on and talk to people. Nobody, I says to her, have you ever had depression? Do you know why? She can't leave you alone, yet she's told people that she thinks you fancy her. I think it's the other way around, Angie, to be fair. You know,
wherever I'm mentioned, you'll see Alicia. And, you know, she is...
Oh, yeah. She's the one mentioning you. Yeah,
and they keep going about mocking mental health, and I mock this, I mock that. But you're mocking mental health because what Alicia is doing is saying, go and have a shower. But there are some people on this app that do have...
disgusting.
Depression.
Yeah.
They can't even get out of bed. They can't even get in the shower. They don't want a shower. They don't care for a shower. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I have days like that though, and to be honest with you, I suffer with mental health, You know, I have problems with OCD with intrusive thoughts. I have ADHD. I also have EUPD. You know, but there are days I'm just like, I just can't.
Yeah.
And it is just turning on the phone and being part of, you know, what I would say is a great community with the cult. You know, it keeps me going, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad for that. Do you know what I mean? But as you know, some people can't have. Listen, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I feel lazy. I don't have a shower. But think to yourself, it's actually really normal not to have a shower. Maybe it's someone's mental health. And I'm not saying that's my case, but that could be the next person's case that you might want to bully for not wanting to shower.
But Angie, can I just cut in? For 1 second because I have to go. Like, Angie, I've just exposed myself that I didn't shower for 4 weeks. For 4 weeks, I did not wash myself. I stank, and I knew I stank, and I could not get into the shower. The thing is, you're open and honest about your hygiene. You admit when you haven't had a shower. You admit when you just can't do it. People don't realise how many people that aren't on camera every day are going through the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people who are going through that 4 weeks. So yeah, Dan, it's disgusting. Now I know it's disgusting, but at the time I couldn't get out of bed, let alone get into the shower and wash my hair. Do you know what I mean? So look, Angie, I'm going to drop. We're back best friends again, and thanks for having that chat with me.
Sometimes, you know, with me, sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes it's laziness and I can't be bothered having a shower. But I don't know. Is it normal not to want to have a shower? I don't know. Is it just laziness, you know, it's at times? Because sometimes it just can't be asked.
I get it.
Also fall under mental health because, you know, people, we have shower every day, right? You know what
But
I mean?
Angie, it's not laziness, it's lack of motivation. It's lack of motivation falls under the depression umbrella. Do you know what I mean? The lack of motivation. You might call it laziness, but it's not. Do you know?
Sometimes I just don't care. I can't be bothered, don't care. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, she's sitting there mocking other people, though. They honestly can't. Like you said, Capiche, that just don't want to get in the shower because they're making...
Yeah,
No,
you're right. You're right. Like, la. Do you know, I've been in there. Like, sometimes it is depression. Sometimes it's not. But in most cases, I think it is depression because I've done it. Do you know?
Yeah.
I showered for the first time last night. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. But does it fall under the umbrella, the lack of motivation, the kind of apathy where you don't care about anything? That all falls under the depression category because it isn't. I know Angie's asking, is it normal? It's not normal to not want to be hygienic and not want to be clean. No. That's not normal. Do you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I would never allow anyone to say, oh, it's because I'm lazy. It's not. It's a lack of motivation.
Yeah. No, and it's so easy.
Live and, you know, I suppose, and go down the road, but I don't know. You know, you just don't care sometimes. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with alcohol. People say, oh, she's an alcoholic, but you just don't care. You know?
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
it's so easy. Like, it's so easy for people to judge because obviously I've had it now the past couple of weeks. Oh, get in the shower. Do you know, like, I'm at home now and, like, the team, the mental health team came down and they were like, oh, you need to clean up. Like, it's not that easy for me to get out the Hoover and wash the floors. I'm still in the depression stage at the moment. You know, it's like, he let me have one step at a time. I had a shower last night. Give me time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you get overwhelmed as well because sometimes you don't do things and then you look at things and you're just like, I just can't. I'm so overwhelmed by it all.
Yeah.
You know, and it is literally one thing at a time. But it is, it's procrastination as well sometimes when you get so overwhelmed with things. Yeah. You know?
Right, Angie, I'm going to drop. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Nice. Thank you, Lala. I'm just going to say thank you to Straight Talking, Capiche, for, you know, for having my back. I do appreciate that. It's just unfortunate that you were dropped, Capiche. I thought that was disgusting, you know, that you were dropped by Mod. But that's misread, you know. She's a host. She should have said, you know, get back, put Capiche back in the box. You know, you're entitled to your opinion, but she'll only listen to people's opinion when they're hating on me, you know. And then that's what I caught. But your opinion matters. Yeah, but what about Capiche's opinion? Is it because she's got an opinion where she's supporting me?
Who's like
Absolutely.
I only seen the straight talk a bit, the end, and then straight talk. I think you didn't have to get an issue told. Like, why is Alicia so obsessed with you, Angie? Like, she's really embarrassing herself. Like, I'm cringing for her.
Because she knows Capiche supports me. There's no other reason she got in that box.
Absolutely, and I screen recorded it.
Capiche, you know this woman, I don't speak on her. I only react to what she does. Like when she got that woman to phone the RSPCA, well, to pretend she was the RSPCA, that was also her, you know? It's weird behaviour.
Well, that's what I wanted to bring up as well. And then obviously Miss Red is like, well, you know, oh, I didn't drop you. It was one of my mods. You know, like Miss Innocent.
She said, put Capiche back in the box, let her have her opinion. Just like everybody else.
But I have screen recorded it, I think.
Oh, do you want me to play it, guys? Because I do have
Yeah,
it.
play it, Ange, because I missed it.
Have you 1 second? Right. Is it this one? Give me a sec, because it's near the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, why is this not playing? Okay, I've got
Obviously, she said about how much it was going to cost her. Then she was like,
I've got to get straight talking when she's in.
They'll move on to something
okay,
else.
1 sec.
It's not very well today. She's got a sore throat, and she
Don't do that here, so just stop. Here, so just
Really upset recently.
I'm going to clout chase here, whatever this bloody clout chasing means. I don't know what it is. But anyway, can everybody give me a follow? I want to get to 5,000 followers before my 50th birthday on the 2nd of December. I know I shouldn't be doing Miss Red's live, but you know, I've got a bit of a sore throat, you know.
Oh, guys, Paula's not very well today. She's got a sore throat and she's clout chasing. Can you give Paula a follow, please? Because it's a serious situation now. Thank you, Paula.
Bye-bye.
1 sec, guys, 1 sec. Oh.
What the
We're on the floor.
below? Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, darling. What was going on? Hi, Capiche.
Hi, Miss Red. You know, I'm probably going to get a bit of hate from this, but I'm so glad you haven't gone in on Angie today.
And can I just remind you, can I just also say that Alicia's not in this box at this point.
For the gifting, you know, she's been really upset recently, and that's what we want to do. And I'm so glad you haven't gone on her today, because, you know, she needs to be left alone. She really does. There's been too much going on. She needs to be left alone. All this stuff's got to stop.
Do you know what, Capiche? I do agree that everything needs to stop on all sides. Do you know what I mean?
Make a nice comment onto followed by a negative. You know, backhanded comment right there. So let me rewind that if you didn't hear it. Oh, let's
What
start
the
again.
fuck happened in that box then?
Sorry,
down
I'm
below?
way too
Thank
far.
you, Shaz. Thank you, darling. What was going on? Hi, Capiche.
Hi, Miss Red. You know, I'm probably going to get a bit of hate from this, but I'm so glad you haven't gone in on Angie today, because it was actually our idea for the gifting. You know, she's been really upset recently, and that's what we want to do. And I'm so glad you haven't gone on her today, because, you know, she needs to be left alone. She really does. There's been too much going on. She needs to be left alone. All this stuff's got to stop.
Do you know what, Capiche? I do agree that everything needs to stop on all sides. Do you know what I mean? I agree. But I'm glad that the presents are making her happy. Do you know what I mean? Because while she's smiling, she ain't fucking terrorising. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know, that's a bit of a backhanded comment to make, but, you know.
No, it's not backhanded. I'm being serious. If she's happy and she's smiling.
Miss Red, you spoke about the wish list just the other day. I hadn't spoken on you, love. I hadn't spoken on you.
She's so passive aggressive, isn't she?
What I'm saying, she's in a good place mentally.
Basically trying to say that I'm happy when I get gifts.
True. I'm not digging around.
Okay, all right. I just thought that was a very backhanded comment, but, you know, we love her. We absolutely love her. She's gone through hell and back. You know, she's being terrorised. She's being...
I was about
And
to
she
say,
got kicked. So she wasn't allowed her opinion.
Capiche, if you want to waste your money on Angela, that's fine, but we don't do that here, so just stop.
Well, guys, I just want to say I did not remove Capiche from
Once
the bar.
again, you throw everyone else under the bus, Miss Fred, but yourself. Take responsibility. You're the host. Put her back in then. But you didn't.
I'm not going to out the mod that did it, but now when I said, like, as long as she's smiling, that's all that matters. I meant it. I weren't being salty or anything else. You know what I mean?
I don't get how she took it as a backhanded comment, though. Like, I don't get that. I was listening.
It was.
She never said nothing.
She's saying I'm not terrorising other people if I'm getting gifts. How can you not see it as that?
Okay, let's all have sympathy for her. And stop wasting your money on buying her soap and toiletries because they're going to go to waste. She's not. Amen. Have a lovely day, everyone.
So Alicia was allowed to stage, never got kicked out. Okay?
Right, guys. Hi, Mary's makeup.
Hiya, darling. I'm going back to Luna real quick.
Okay, and I think that was it on that
I
one.
also think she's lying, to be honest with you.
Let me play the other one with Straight Talker, wasn't there?
Yeah. Do you know what it is? It'd be like her and Top Girl letting each other in and out the boxes, you know.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sad.
All these, they're trolls, and that she's made them as a mod. It's weird. Absolutely weird, because Alicia, Top Girl, Torian, all of them had something to say about Miss Red. All of them. Let me get to
Because at the end, Alicia comes in and then she says, why are you spending your money on Angie? Can I just say it? It's people's choice what they want to do with the money. If they want to donate it to charity, then donate it to charity. But if they want to buy Angie something off a fucking wish list or gift her, then that's their choice.
Like Miss Red saying, let's get to number 3, let's get to number 3. She makes more money than I do. Even with all these gifts, lovely gifts that I've got, she makes more money. Stop being so jealous, Miss Red.
Exactly.
And me.
And she's allowed Alicia to have an opinion.
Weird. I wasn't even in the box. I didn't mention any of you. It's very, very
But you
strange.
got in the box because Capiche was in there. You know she's my supporter.
There you go. It's Wednesday. Have a good day.
It is Wednesday. Do you have a reply to that, Straight Talker?
Oh, wait a minute. I might have missed a
I
few
don't think
things.
she knows how to unmute.
Alicia, stop messing with the microphone, please. Thank you very much. Straight Talker. Hi, darling. Alicia.
Hi, darling.
Angie, just before that, sorry.
Isn't it sad, Linz, that Miss Red has to feel like she has to ask Alicia in a nice way, please, Alicia, you know, because in case she trolls her.
Straight Talker does talk in a minute.
Angie, but Straight Talker was talking before that, and I think Alicia muted her mic.
She did.
So if you want a bit more, yeah.
No. Straight Talker ended up talking after Alicia.
This is what Alicia put me through. She was always muting, unmuting constantly. But Miss Red's so scared she's going to get trolled by Alicia and the rest of them, and Top Girl and Torian.
Would you want to unmute, darling?
I come up before then, Angie, and then I put myself off, and then she said something about me fancying her husband, so I come back on. So it's before this.
Right, come on, take all your anger out.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get that.
I've got no anger, Alicia. You just never shut up about it. Every time you're popping up in a box, it's Angie this, Angie that, Angie this, Angie that. That's why I know you're a side piece.
What did you buy her off our wish list?
I didn't buy her anything. Didn't buy her a thing. Not a thing. I was happy to see her happy. Have you ever had depression, Alicia? I think you have, haven't you? Well, have some empathy for people who have.
I'm not here to talk about my mental health, Straight Talker.
Talking about Angie, saying that she'll never have a wash and all this business, that's mental health.
That's my
Leave her
opinion.
alone. Leave her alone, you dried up prune.
Do you think she even knows that you exist while you're running around an app sticking up
Yeah,
for
she's in my box. Yes, I do. I've always put Straight Talker in my box.
She actually thinks for anybody. I always stick up for the person I think needs sticking up for, Alicia. But you don't need. You was the bully, weren't you, at school? That little prim and proper bully.
No, I was very
Look where you are now, Alicia, all dried up on the side piece.
Oh, this was such a lovely life. Why does it have to get spoiled? Let Angie enjoy hers. Alicia, you enjoy whatever. If you
You didn't get kicked out. Did you drop Straight Talker? Oh, she's muted. Straight talker, did you leave?
Shall I request a mic on?
No, drop me.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry.
I'm painting. No, I dropped myself. I didn't get muted either. I muted myself because somebody come in the room I was in. So, and they wondered what the hell were going off. So, no, they didn't. She didn't mute me. So, and I don't fancy. My husband don't fancy her because I haven't got a husband.
Are you straight talking?
In fact,
really
you know
that
what? She
life.
thinks everyone fancies her. Have you heard her on her lives? I know you fancy me. Well, somebody's got to, I suppose. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Parents, that trolls on TikTok or any social media platform, because it's like what you tweet, you're not setting a good example for your children.
No.
I don't know.
And look at the footprint Torians left. Look at that. Look at somebody looking back. Somebody that loved her looking back on that. Imagine, because that's going to be there forever now. And she's still going on like it wasn't her fault, as though it's all Evil Queen's fault. And
bullying that happens at
Gypsy
school.
Queen.
Most kids that have been bullied at school is horrendous, and there have been people that have unalived themselves due to bullying. And they're children. Look at the parents.
Angie, she never shuts up about you.
Yeah,
she don't shut up about you, and it gets every opportunity she gets, she talks about you. No wonder you're retaliating all the time, because she don't shut up about you. What are you supposed to do?
I'm so glad you stepped in, Straight Talker, because obviously I was fuming after being dropped.
Can't bear her. Capiche, I can't bear her.
I know.
Straight Talker, you hammered her earlier. You really calmed her up. Like, she didn't know what to say to you.
She turned around. What is it now? She turned around and said something here, right? Let me find it.
But anyway, I'm going to love you all and leave you all. And I've had...
Someone comes and has an opinion about me, and then Miss Red turns around and goes, "Well, you're entitled to your opinion." Well, Capiche wasn't.
Sorry, I'm just getting
in shock. All right.
I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I zone out sometimes. I can't help it. Go on, man. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to zone out as well. But think about the Amazon, and please try and get Porter as well, because we as
Lana, shut up, man.
would love to sometimes just give a little something.
Oh, I'm sure Miss Red will be putting up an Amazon very shortly. So how can Miss Red sit there talking about my wish list? Because Lana is asking Miss Red to put one up for her. But guess what, Miss Red? I'm the biggest troll, and I'm going to make sure I put it all in my basket. And you can have all the duplicates.
To say a thank you. Please.
Thank you.
Sleep on it.
I'll think about it.
Oh, look, and there she goes. There you go. Miss Red is going to think about putting up a wish list. There you go. And then she sat there criticising me for having a wish list or allowing people to do that. Give it a week. Miss Red will be having her wish list up. But we're going to add it all in our basket, aren't we, guys? Yes.
Well, she's a whole contradiction in herself. Let's look at things that have happened, and then obviously when EQ was blamed, obviously because it kicked off between her and Torian, but then she supports and she said, "I'll never drop my friends." But you can't comment on something if Pearl's being racist. Does that make sense? So she's not going to drop her friends, but yet she can make a comment on racism. It's a whole contradiction within itself.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? 1 week, she'll have a wish list up.
Angie, they're all going to have that up, man. They're going to say, yeah.
They've all sit there, criticised me and everything else. They're going to have up because it's just jealousy, man. I can't think of anything else, because why would you care what other people are doing? What do you care about other people spending your money on? Miss Red makes more money than me, hands down. She's always on number 3. Let's get to number 3, number 2 on the podium. What's the difference between putting a wish list up to what she's doing, or battling some creator, or battling someone? There's no difference. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, and even Alicia was saying, I can't believe people's actually paying for like everyday goods like toilet roll, like normal general shopping stuff. Yeah. So what? Like, you put it on, people chose, like that's the main thing. People choose to do that.
Yeah. It means I give it 1 week, and they're going to have all duplicates, because I'm going to make sure they have duplicates, because I'm going to put every single thing in my basket. Yes. Okay.
Okay, and I'm not. Everyone's calling me Luna. I promise you, I'm not Luna. I'm not her.
She's not Luna, guys. I was joking.
So there's someone that
She's
comes
not
up in a
Luna.
minute, I think.
I was joking. Just as Alana. Hi, Kaz.
Hello, Miss Red.
Hello, darling.
Hello. I've been waiting for a long time to come in.
By the way,
I've been so nervous.
Oh, well, you're here now.
I'm with you every day. I'll tell you what, I love your lives. I
think it's this lady.
It's better than Match of the Day. It's better than Jeremy Kyle. Yeah. I just want to say you, the queen of TikTok. I love your lives. I watch it every day. So I'm nervous. And just keep up the good work. You got my support 1,001%. And I want to say thank you to you because I do my own lives as well. So, yeah. So I have to watch you.
You know, with a wish list, there's only one way of getting a wish list right, and that's by getting duplicates, because it's weird, because if you don't have tick a certain box, people put it in their basket and it clears out your wish list, you know, and that's a problem. So if you don't click a certain box and leave your list up, that's when you get duplicates. I worked that out last night.
Oh, thank you, Kaz, darling. That was a lovely thing to say.
Yeah. So, yeah, you got my support all the way. Don't worry about others on the app. You know what they are. And at the end of the day, keep it up. And big love to everyone else. And thank you for the drama.
Wait a minute, I don't know who it is.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Kaz, darling.
I'm going to go. Can you kick me out?
Sorry, it might be the next person.
Bye, darling. I'm better than Match of the Day. Yes. Hi, Colette, love.
Hi, love. I just want to say right quickly to Capiche. She's only here sticking up for Angie, and yeah, you are very nice saying that. But what about all the people that she attacks on a daily basis?
Can you show me the people I've attacked with evidence?
And her regulars attack.
Because it is hearsay. You've listened to hearsay. I want to know with evidence who I've attacked. I've said things to a larger audience, 100%. But who have I attacked individually?
And you've retaliated, Ange, when you've been attacked. That's all you've ever done is just retaliated.
People, because they really do crucify people on her.
No, I have not attacked someone, an individual person, unless it's obviously the people that have, you know, it's kind of like a reaction kind of thing, you know what I mean? But I've always spoken to a larger, it's usually about me, you know what I mean? I might have affected people, 100%, I probably have affected people. I've always said, well, you know, block me. I'm not going to say I'm a saint, sit here and say I'm a saint, because I'm not. You know, but they've, you know, I've said a lot of stuff as well. So please, Colette, tell me what individual person I have affected.
And I just think it's unfair. That's all I had to really say, Miss Red.
No, you know, you're entitled to your opinion, darling. This is what these.
Are we going to do the
for,
subs?
You know, we don't shut people down. If people want an opinion, and that is your opinion.
So people are allowed an opinion, Miss Red, as long as it's not an opinion that doesn't suit you.
I'm more than entitled to it, darling.
Thank you. That's my whinge for Wednesday, love. Have a good day. Kick me out, please.
We'll have all the whinge Wednesdays. Anyone?
Yeah, piss off, Colette.
I think that's it.
We'll have the drama, or it's, you know.
Can I do my whinge now?
Have your whinge, Alicia.
I wasn't even going to have an opinion on this publicly, but do you see this wish list business?
Oh my God! Give it a rest, Alicia! No one, please! The jealousy, honestly, you are riddled with it.
To a wish list when it's like for a sick child or someone who's come out of a DV relationship.
Well, tell it to Miss Red that's saying, let's get to popular number one when people are spending 400 quid on her. Let's go and check on how much Miss Red gets a day. I will do that afterwards, okay? Because guess what? I'm going to then compare it to mine. Because even with this wish list, she's still getting more than me. So what's the difference? Okay, they could send it to a sick child.
They're starting all over again, things like that. But see, when it's a wish list where someone's just putting up their daily shopping,
and as you can see, Miss Red allowing it
up to £3,000 a week on an app, I just think that's absolutely
£3,000. What? Oh, I don't know. Could be. I don't know how many presents are coming.
But Angie, hasn't Alicia got like a gifted level 30 badge? So have you been gifting everybody that's been in need on this app? So have you been gifting sick kids and stuff? You've obviously been gifting for years.
That people would donate to that, especially to someone who is such an awful human being. And that is my opinion, and I'll stick by it.
That is Alicia's opinion.
That's Elisa's opinion.
Exactly. Not mine. I wasn't allowed a full opinion. I wasn't allowed to.
You didn't fit your narrative, did it, Miss Red?
Exactly. And Alicia's come with no substance, because I actually do donate to Great Ormond Street. I also donate to I donate to the Parkinson's Society, because my father had Parkinson's disease. It's horrific. I also donate to independent animal charities, you know, so you can't come in and say all of that. There's no substance to it at all.
Angie, it's just like her gifting creators on TikTok, like Alicia. So what's the difference?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
What is the difference, guys? I'm going to show you what Miss Red gets, on a daily, and I'm going to compare it to mine.
Have that opinion. Thank you, Alicia, darling.
And also, sorry, I'm going to go, but everyone who's in here getting very, very angry, it's not that deep. It's just an app. Please stop getting so angry. Stop riding up.
It's not just an app, though, Alicia, when you're pretending to be the RSPCA and you're getting someone to call me. You know, that's not on TikTok, is it?
People who don't know you exist and don't care about you, because it's strange. Have a lovely day.
You too, Alicia.
Maybe you should go and look after your kids, Alicia, and be... and think to yourself, not to troll, because trolling is actually a crime. Believe it or not, it is actually a crime. So stop trolling. Go and look after your children. And because guess what? I would never ever troll on here, because I don't know how that person feels. I don't know if it's going to affect their mental health. I've never ever doxed anything. I'd never ever do anything with the things you've done, because I wouldn't want to knock on the door from the police. Do you get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want that worry. If I've got children, why would you be thinking, oh my God, am I going to get knocked on the door from the police? Do you get what I'm saying? And I tell you what, Alicia, you also said that the police don't do shit. They don't do shit. That's because that's me, because I haven't done anything. But they probably will with you.
Angie, somebody commented saying maybe she should take her
onto the police. I'm just saying, it's like harassment. You're weird.
Just have a point. It is only an app.
What's that?
I was just saying, Angie, she said it's not that deep. It's a TikTok, it's an app. And somebody said maybe she should take her own advice. Why is she so affected by you, Angie?
Not affected. They've got wish list and all the things. It's just an app. So I think that's it, really.
Come on to have a whinge.
I think that's it. And let me show you then. Okay.
I think she wants you, Ange. She wants you.
I honestly don't talk about this person.
But for a parent to go around going, oh yeah, I think it's all fancy me, blah, blah, blah. Like Alicia, it might have been funny the first time, but like you continuously do it while you're a fucking parent. You do need to get off TikTok and actually spend some time with your kids. Because if you mention my kid, I'm going to mention your kids every opportunity I've got. Okay, babe? Bitch.
I'm going for my dinner. See you in a bit, bye.
Jelly Belly was in there, but I'm not too sure what she said. Whether she was talking on you or not, I'm not too sure. So, you know, I don't want to throw accusations.
Is Jelly talking on Angie now?
And I don't know, but it's in the comments. But I know Jelly Belly was actually in Miss Red's live as well, and she did mention her a few times.
Who's talking about me? Sorry?
I don't know. Somebody said Jelly's talking on you.
Who's Jelly?
Jelly with a belly.
Jelly with a belly. What's he talking about?
Miss Red's gone off now, hasn't she?
Let's have a look at your pay thing here, Miss Red. So, you get quite a lot, don't you, there, Miss Red? Get quite a lot. 423, 221, 333. Can you see this? It's a bit backwards. Sorry, guys. Let me mirror them. Mirror. Is that better? So there you go, guys. She does get quite a lot of money there. 154, 120. And let's not forget, she's only on for 2 hours. This is only 2 hours, guys. When it says 0, that's probably because she's not on.
I wonder if she's paying her tax as well, Ange.
Oh, look, 419 there. One day, that's 2 hours. You got 419 there, Miss Red. £419. You got to remember, I'm on all day. This looks weird that I've mirrored this. This is 2 hours that she gets. There's a huge difference. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me take this mirror off. I'm happy to put mine on as well. 1 sec. Did you see it? I felt like I was looking sideways like this.
Do you know what though, Ange? They just need to stay in their own lanes, right? Let them do what they do. Let her do what she does, and let us to be able to support you and enjoy you because we love you.
I bet she doesn't pay her tax. I bet Miss Red doesn't pay her tax. You know what, Capiche? And I was saying this the other day. I'm all above board. I'm not on benefits, right? Apart from the PIP, I'm not on anything like that. I've gone contact with HMRC, told them about TikTok. I'm paying my tax. And all these people aren't paying their tax, sitting there saying she's got a wish list. Oh my God, she's doing a battle and all of this. But guess what, Miss Red? I will be also paying a lot of money, to the taxman. So which means you probably are getting a lot more than I am.
Because the thing is, Angie, they're sitting there discussing your financial situation, like, oh, well, she's on PIP and this, that, and the other. So, Miss Red, are you paying your tax?
Yes.
But you pay
I've got an accountant. I've got the forms. I'm paying it.
At the end of the day, if you're on PIP, right, it's not a means tested.
Someone has put you have to pay your tax on Amazon gifts too. Let me tell you something, right? All my statements every month is going to the accountant who is dealing with the tax man, which I pay him £30 a month, which is brilliant actually, to be honest. But it's whatever I spend, I get. It's going to my accountant. My accountant works it out and pays the taxman. Well, I pay the taxman, but you get what I'm saying. So you're saying I need to declare this and that and that. Every statement each month I'm sending. So they work it out themselves. I don't need to do that because I don't have
Absolutely. And again, PIP is a non-means tested. So you
could be a millionaire on PIP.
Absolutely.
Someone just said, let's not forget the subscription money. Once again, whenever I cash out anything on a TikTok, that is going to the taxman, the accountant to work out. All my statements, everything I get, everything I take, I spend is going to them. So I don't understand. You keep saying, what about this? What about that? I don't understand what you're trying to get at.
But the thing is, so many people are going to be in so much trouble because of the tax now, but you're doing it down the right way, Ange. So do you know what? Sod the haters, sod the questions, and just sod them all, basically.
You got to remember, Miss Red's on 2 hours. I'm on nearly 24 hours. If she was on a lot more than what I was, she would have been getting a lot more. And I also am paying the taxman. So the fact that I'm also paying the taxman, I would say Miss Red is definitely getting a lot more than me. Because I've got a sum to pay. Do you know what I mean? And that's going to be a lot of money. So I'll be paying that each month.
Well, I wouldn't talk on normal people, because certain people, not normal, should I say, certain people, because I just don't want to waste my breath. But I was just so wound up today that I was dropped. And then Gobshite came in. Because she is a gobshite, and I'm sorry. Let her come for me. I really don't give a shit. She's a gobshite, and she's just sod her. Sod them all. That's all I'm going to say. We all love you, and if we want to send you gifts, we will send you gifts, and that's that.
Thank you, and I appreciate
it. They're just so jealous with the response that you got. They were obviously trying to sabotage you by putting shit in the basket, and they weren't expecting you to get the amount that you were. Do you know what I mean? You weren't even expecting that amount, and they're just so fucking jealous. It's crazy. It's oozing out of them.
Yeah, and I'm on here nearly 24 hours. Do you get what I'm saying? So you're saying, let me see yours, let me see. Obviously, it's going to be more than what Miss Red gets. She's on 2 hours. 2 hours. Not just that, you got to remember, I've been paying now the tax. And that's going to be thousands. And I said that 2 weeks ago. Thousands. Do you know what I mean? There you go. You can see one. Let me mirror it. 1 sec. Mirror. Take this off.
but Ange, you don't need to be showing this.
Oh, doesn't
You
matter.
don't need to be showing it. You don't need to be proving it.
Here you go. There you go. Can you see it? There you go. That 722, that was a competition I think I did with that other Greer. There you go.
Big up, Angie.
But you got to remember, I'm on here all the time.
Exactly.
When I mirror it, I feel like I'm going sideways.
I mean, like, we're sending you gifts because I know exactly what gift I'm getting you, and I think you're going to know, but I will let,
You know what, Capiche?
I will let you know.
800 subs. She has 800 subs. I don't have 800 subs. So
Well,
this
she was going on about the subs. Oh, let's get it up. I need to get it up. We've got to get up to this amount.
£1,000 in subs. So she probably does get more money than me then. If she's got 800 subs a month, yeah, doesn't work. This TikTok leap, whatever it is it Tick Leap, yeah? This is not the subs. I don't think this is subs. This is just what you're getting on gifts, right? So if she gets 800 subs a month, then she's definitely getting more money than me then. And plus, do not forget, I am paying my tax. She probably isn't. So it doesn't work out that she's getting a lot more money than me.
And you're paying your tax, okay? We can't comment on whether she is or she is. It's neither here or there. It doesn't really matter. She's irrelevant. They're all irrelevant. But at the end of the day, it was our idea to do the gifting. You know, there was a few things that we put in there just to take the piss because we just hoping people would bite on it. And that's what we want to do. And to be honest with you, sending the gifts is better than putting money into TikTok that takes a large percentage anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I've got 2 gifts here as well, Capiche. Shall I open them? Is everybody here?
Yes, open them.
What does everybody think? Yes, open them, I think.
Yes.
So. And my mum loves her gifts, and she said thank you very much to Sarah and to Manic Menopause for the nail polish. She loves it.
Thanks, Shan.
Can I just say thanks for the gifts that you're sending me as well? You don't need to. I just speak them.
Angie, Lisa Ann's wanting to get in. She's just got something to say. Oh, it's another gift bag.
Oh, I love these gift bags. So we've got a few people in here waiting, actually. Paula. Sorry, one sec, guys. I'm going to have a look. Charlie. So where's Paula?
Hey. No, Lisa Ann.
Nanny, one sec. I am still giving the subs away, guys. Just give me some time. I'll be just cleaning my room, having a rant, but that will happen. If it's not today, it will definitely be tomorrow.
It's Lisa Ann, Angie.
Hiya. Where's Lisa Ann? Hello?
She's still in the box, and
Right, I'll see where she is. Can you comment, Lisa, and I'll try and invite you?
So, oh, wait a minute. I've got, I'm just confused myself. Okay. So I've got a box. So if is this a gift boxing? Because it's not on my list of gift box.
You can pay extra, Ange, when you're at the checkout to put in the gift button.
Oh, enjoy your gift, Wiz. Thank you. Is Wiz here?
Where is he?
Comment. I think I know what this is.
I do.
Oh, actually, now I'm not too sure. No, wait a minute.
He said he got you the fountain, didn't he?
Well, that's what I thought. Is he here?
Oh, he mustn't be here.
Doesn't feel like it is. Cat food. Oh, it could be cat food, yeah. No. I've got my third cat bowl.
Oh.
I love it. Thank you.
You need more cats, Angie.
And they really come in use, though. You know, having more than 2, having separate cat bowls, they really do come in use.
Can I ask you a question though? Because I don't want for people to feel, to think I'm taking a piss when I say this. So just let me know. If I was to donate this one to, to a dog charity, would people be? No, I can't. Would people be upset about that? I've just got a couple of comments saying that if you've got any duplicates to do that, but I don't want to be. I don't know if that would be rude.
I think that's a beautiful idea.
But I know that someone's given it to me.
I think it's a lovely idea, honestly. Or either that or you're needing to get yourself more cat.
Maybe you need to ask the person.
Yeah. Let me ask the person, because this one's from Wiz. So let me ask Wiz if he's okay with that. Yeah. I love it. Thank you so much, Wiz. I don't think he's here, but thank you so much.
Well, I know what I'm getting you, Ange, but I need to I will let you know in private message, so you take it off the list.
Angie, somebody said for the foxes outside.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
Well, let me speak to Wes, because I'd like to donate it, because this would come in handy for the Blue Cross. I don't know, Capiche, do you know Blue Cross? But they have been amazing with my dog, and they are brilliant. And they don't get donations.
Blue Cross, PDSA, and any local independent animal charities around London. Absolutely. Because it's the independent ones that get... and it's not even the charities, it's the independent rescues that aren't registered as charities at the moment that really do need the help.
Who's doing the next exposure on Angie?
I don't even bother.
Oh, hilarious.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, he's not got very good signal.
Am I delayed on this, Julie? No, it's not very good.
The signal looks a bit patchy.
Am I speaking okay though?
Go to a small one.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I don't want to insult anybody though. Do you get what I'm saying?
Just going back to the point of...
And I'm sure Wes or anyone who did buy you one would appreciate it actually getting some use out of it. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully they'll be all right with it.
I think Kelly was okay with me, but people are saying she isn't. So it might be trolls just saying that.
I think that's the reason why I go into certain different lives, just to, just to see how
have a recording.
And like the psychology of it all.
Boxes. Yeah, that's actually a good idea actually as well. I love it. Thank you so much, Wiz. I do love it. He's a nice guy, Wiz. Right, we've got one more here, guys.
Hedgehogs should be hibernating about this time of year, or coming up to.
I've seen a hedgehog for years.
Well, they're endangered, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're endangered now, Ange.
Are they?
Yeah, that's why they're asking people, like when you're on the road and that, try and just be wary of them, so you don't run alive and run over them.
Oh my God! No way! No way!
What?
Yes. Oh, sorry, guys. Yes.
Is it the fountain?
God. No, it's not the phone lens. For God's sake!
The fountain, man.
Oh my God! Yes. Who gave me this? Someone said they got me it. Where? Wait, where? Oh my God! There's no note in it.
Is it the fountain? Wes said he got you the fountain, Ange.
Oh my God! Who is this from? Oh, my special note. Who got me this? Oh my God, this is my best gift ever. Nicola!
Angie.
I don't want to give you your last name. Nick! Is that you, Nick? Where is she? Not Zach. Oh my God, this is the best gift ever. I'm going to actually cry. I know it sounds pathetic, but I'm actually going to cry. Oh my God.
Tell us what it is, man.
Here is Nick. I got my cheezels!
Oh.
I got food bags and cheezels!
But Ange, all the gifts are the best gifts ever. Remember that.
All the gifts are the best, 100%. I love them all. But oh my God. I mean, you know how long have we waiting for these cookies?
A party bag too. Wow.
Oh my God. See, it's not about expensive gifts or anything like that, guys. Do you know what I mean? Well, actually, I'm not going to lie. These are quite expensive. But oh my God. I'm going to show you them. Let me wash my hands, guys. I've got to have.
What are they like then? Are they like a bit like, I don't know, what would they be like? Are they like knick-knacky things?
Best Chris ever.
Is that those crisps that you said were from New Zealand?
Yeah. They're
Right.
from New Zealand.